What does it mean to be alone? Is solitude a blessing, a curse, or perhaps both? In a world that idolizes connection, those who embrace solitude are often seen as misfits. But Carl Jung, one of psychology's greatest thinkers, believed solitude held the key to self-realization. Why did Jung view solitude not as isolation, but as a transformative experience? What lessons can we draw from his philosophy in an age dominated by noise and distraction? Today we'll uncover profound insights from Carl Jung and other philosophers about solitude. Together, we'll explore the psychological, philosophical, and spiritual dimensions of being alone and why it's an essential, yet misunderstood, aspect of human life. Society often views solitude as a sign of failure, a problem to be solved. Those who prefer solitude are labeled as reclusive, unapproachable, or even antisocial. But Jung flipped this narrative, suggesting that solitude is not the absence of connection, but a deeper relationship with oneself. He famously said, "Loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you." In a hyper-connected world, the inability to express our innermost thoughts can lead to feelings of isolation, even in the largest crowds. This stigma against solitude pressures many into constant social interaction, avoiding the discomfort of sitting alone with their thoughts. But is solitude truly something to fear? Or could it be the ultimate form of freedom? While some people are forced into solitude by circumstances, others actively seek it. For them, solitude becomes a sanctuary after experiencing toxic relationships or overwhelming societal expectations. Jung believed solitude could heal these wounds by offering clarity and space for introspection. He wrote, "Man cannot stand a meaningless life, and solitude provides the space to reflect on what truly matters. Escaping the constant judgment of others allows us to confront our own emotions without filters. Whether recovering from heartbreak or re-evaluating life's priorities, solitude often becomes a turning point for personal growth." Psychologically, solitude offers profound benefits. It provides a chance to observe our thoughts and emotions without interference. Jung described this as an encounter with the unconscious mind. He warned, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." By embracing solitude, we can access parts of ourselves often hidden beneath the noise of daily life. Solitude also reduces stress, shielding us from the toxicity of interpersonal drama and the demands of social conformity. Creative thinkers like Virginia Woolf and Albert Einstein often sought solitude as a breeding ground for ideas. Research supports these observations, showing that intentional solitude enhances focus, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. Far from being lonely, solitude is where the mind truly comes alive. Solitude is a recurring theme in philosophy. Thoreau retreated to Walden Pond to live deliberately, away from the distractions of society. Nietzsche saw solitude as a path to personal empowerment, writing, "The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe." For Jung, solitude wasn't about withdrawal, but self-confrontation. He observed, "A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them." Solitude forces us to face our inner struggles, a process he considered vital for growth. Many ancient traditions celebrated solitude. Taoist monks retreated into nature to escape societal corruption, while the Buddha meditated alone beneath the Bodhi tree to attain enlightenment. Jung drew inspiration from these traditions, viewing solitude as both a psychological and spiritual necessity. On a spiritual level, solitude helps us reconnect with our authentic selves. Jung often said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes." In solitude, we shed the masks we wear in public and face our true selves. Eastern philosophies, like Buddhism, emphasize solitude as a path to liberation. The Rhinoceros Sutra, for example, advises walking alone like a rhinoceros, unattached and free. Jung's fascination with mysticism and alchemy influenced his belief that solitude enables transformation. Just as lead is refined into gold, solitude allows the soul to evolve into its highest form. This spiritual dimension makes solitude more than a tool for personal growth. It becomes a gateway to transcendence. While solitude offers countless benefits, it's essential to balance it with social interaction. Humans are inherently social creatures, and prolonged isolation can lead to loneliness and depression. Jung acknowledged this, writing, "The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Solitude isn't about cutting ties with others, but learning to coexist with yourself." Friedrich Nietzsche emphasized that solitude's goal is not permanent withdrawal, but empowerment. He wrote, "The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly." Solitude allows us to rise above societal mediocrity while still maintaining meaningful connections. By balancing solitude and society, we gain the best of both worlds, the clarity of introspection and the vitality of community. Solitude isn't a curse or a defect, it's a journey into the depths of our own minds. Carl Jung and countless other thinkers have shown us that embracing solitude leads to profound self-discovery and transformation. So what about you? Are you ready to embrace the silence and uncover the truth about yourself? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if this exploration resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need a moment of solitude in their life.